Welcome to Chris Thompson Extension Services alias Big Farm Nigeria. We are into farm setup, battery cage installation, agro machine setup. We also sell battery cages, agro machines of different sorts. And in case you're buying from any part of the world, we can also send to you. We've done a lot of jobs today. Currently, we are in another site. This is precisely we came to set up battery cages for a client and also install machines like manure dryer, manure stripper. Probably we are going to still do other kinds of machines that will come along the line. But these are the first one we are starting up from. This video precisely is not for our clients. We want to tell the client what is available on site, because this is another sector of another client also who imported all his machines from China or from any other country. Oftentimes, on the one challenges we have about this importation, it's missing items. Either it's missing from the port where it's being shifted, or when it gets to Nigeria, it could miss. Or when it gets here, we still do the normal calculation of what is available before we start doing a job. So we are in a site now in Owerri. We are to do a report for the client to showing what is available, what is on ground, and the damages that comes along importation. When things are imported, sometimes some of those things are was destroyed or damaged. So one need to replace them to continue the job. So this is a rundown of things that are on the side, but we didn't take stock on the numbers of feeders because taking all these things are cumbersome. We have a cumbersome job. We cover the whole country, Nigeria. We go from state to state. Sometimes in a day we cover like 3-4 states. This is another state. We are in a different place. If you have been following us on our YouTube channel, you see that we've done a lot of videos today. We visited so many sites today in this South region. We just came into South region on Sunday and we'll be walking. We've gone to Ichie, we've gone to different places. Now we are in Owerri. We came to Owerri last night and we have a little challenge. We came to the site. Now we are now in the site. This is a complete video of what is brought to the site at Owerri. Then for the client, so that the client can make a report to whoever that supplied this machine or this equipment to him, so that we can know what to do about it. First of all, the challenge we got here, what we got here, we look at the stands. The stand actually have to have both and nuts. So when you come in, you put in the bolt and nut, you set the cages to have the frame. But in this sector, it means that one or the whoever that bought the cage, we have to go and get a welder who is going to weld the cages to stand it. It's an extra cost for whosoever that is buying the cage. So our friends in China, when you are bringing things in Nigeria, make it flexible for the client, so that whenever the client is fixing up his cage, it will be easy for him. For us, we don't buy from your company, because our company that is bringing from us from China, everything is easy. The bolt and nut is there. All you need to do is to set it up, you tighten the bolt and nut, and everything is good. Then you are good to go. But this one is bringing an extra cost for the client that have bought the cage, because the person need to go and get a welder who is going to come. Then the person will tell him the cost of welding the cage that was sent here. It is not done that way here. The thing is either screwed. So when it comes here, what you just do is to tighten the bolt and nut and set your cage A to Z easily, and that will also make your business go faster, because nobody wants any form of inconveniences. For these cages that are sent here, they are beautiful. I am not condemning it. They are beautiful. They are okay, but it's causing extra cost for the client. So let us take a look at the cages. But before then, should in case you want to reach out to us, we are 24 hours online on WhatsApp. Our number is +23480 3692 5718, +23480 3692 5718. That is our number. If you are in Nigeria, our number is 080 3692 5718. If you are not in Nigeria, our number is, we put our country code, +23480 3692 5718. We sell battery cages, we sell agro machines. But if a client contracts us to come and set up his farm for him, or set up his machine for him, we come to do that for him. So this one is on contract basis. You came to install this machine, I will discover this thing. That is why we are doing a report for the client to show him what is on ground, what is needed to be done. We are picking it up from anywhere. But remember, this is Chris Farms and Extension Services alias Chris Farm Nigeria. We are in all the platforms. We are in YouTube, we are in Facebook, Instagram, any kind of social network you want us to be, we are there. All you need to do is to type in Chris Farm Nigeria. You see us there, you follow us up. Our website is www.chrisfarmnigeria.com. So we want to pick up all the things that is set on the site. Currently, we are on the site. We're evaluating what is there. We want to commence the battery cage installation job. We want to still do other maintenance, other things that is needed to be done. But we are here to start up with the what is on ground, so that we relate back to the client to see what is on ground, so that when we start doing it, everything will go on smoothly. First of all, we are going to be starting with the stand. We are going to be starting with the stand. The stand is there. So as I was saying before, I'm bringing you to the cage that they stand, the frame. This is the frame of the cage. This is the outside area where you put the liquid drinkers. Then this is the other side that follows the cage. This is the first one. That is the sample that was made. This is the in-between ones used in joining them. So as I was saying now, this is going to cause an extra cost for the client, because the clients need to get a welder who is going to be welding this thing. And if the welder makes a mistake, this thing now will not fit. You can see the welding job that is done here, front and back. You can see them. So this actually will be now the client now need to go and contract a welder who is going to be welding this thing and be painting them. But it would have been easier. That is how other company does. They use screw. When you set it here, this way will be perforated with hole. You put in your screw, you tighten it. There will be no need for extra cost. All you need to do is to get the bolt and nut and put in here and tighten it. That is all, and this thing will be set this way and the cage will be installed with ease. But now, we can't do that now. We need to get a welder who is going to weld these things. Weld them here, then paint them with this paint, with zinc paint, which is anti-rusting paint. You do that, and the client have to pay for that before we can start doing it. You can see these cages now. You see how it is. They are all in pieces form, of which the client have to contract a welder who is going to do this welding job, which on a normal cages we sell. We don't even need to do that. You put in the bolt and nut, and it's easy as ABC. There will be no need of spending extra cost on this. But as it is now, we can't continue with this job. We have to call the welder, have to come to weld these things. When I finish welding them, we'll paint them. After painting, before we start doing the cages. That is number one. So we are taking you back to the second point of view. So on the second point of view is the basket, forming the basket, the back wire, the front wire, the floor, and all that is needed. We use a pin. We use pin to do this. Look at this pin here. That is what is done. This pin that was sent here needs a compressor, and we couldn't see because this thing is not on the what is sent here. The pin is in the let me just show you where the pins are. The pins are here. These are the pins. They are here. But there is a challenge with this work now. Let's go outside so that you see what I'm talking about. The pin itself is here. But the challenge now, the machine to use this pin is now a challenge. Here is Nigeria. We don't have 24 hours power supply here. If we were to do anything, we use generator. And whosoever that is buying this thing will not have enough money to be running generator 24/7 in order to do this work. So what we do, we use the manual type. This one now needs a cylinder that you put it in the source of power or a light to use it. Although the machine that this thing needs is not here. We can't see it here. We didn't see the cylinder. We know how to use this one. If it is this one we want us to use, we know how to use it. But the cylinder is not here. The cylinder, the thing you use to put it inside that powers on the cylinder and it lights for this thing to work is not here. What is on ground is this pin. And this one now we can't work with it because if we say okay let us use the manual one because this is what we do here. There is light, there is this one doesn't need light. It's a manual, just pin it, it will just work. You can see this. You see it has just pinned this place now. This is the manual one, this is a pin here. This is a pin and where is the bottom? You can see all of them comes from China also. All you need to do is to take one of the pin, put it here, and you start your work. You don't need light, you don't need a compressor, you don't need anything. You just put it on this clip, and you start what clicking. But this one now needs the machine needs to come, the handle needs to come, and if it comes we need light or source of light to push work with the compressor, which is hard air inside to work on this thing. For activities now we cannot do this, uh, we cannot fix this the basket unless the machine or the clip we use for doing this is here. If it's here we will use it and there will be power supply to do that. But if we are not to use this one, we want to use this one, then all you need to do is to get the pin to work on this. But if there is no pin, there is no how we can work because this one is for another clip that we're using. But if the machine is available, we can just start doing this. So as a result, this is the site we are. The work cannot what continue because the floor system, they are still working on the floor system. There are still people already there working on the floor system, adjusting the floor. The floor has been got, the actual size for the floor is gotten, and they are working on that one seriously. If that machine was around now, we would have just start, or that clip is here, we would have just start doing the cage. Why the welder will now start what? Welding the stands. These are some of the stands here. The welder will start welding the stands. So as a result of that, both this one, we've not started early because the things needed to do it is not available. For us to continue this job, the clip for this your for this pin have to come along with it. If they are using this one, the people bring in this clip, this pin, and the machine to do it. Although we have this one, we came with this one because this is what we use oftentimes in Nigeria. You don't need light, you don't need extra skill to do that. But if it is this one, you need light to power the compressor to do it. And the compressor is not here, so we can't work with it until it comes. And when it comes, maybe they will provide us a source of power to work with this before this one can work. If it is this one, very simple. You add everything together, you just spin, and your work will just commence. This one we cannot do this one because this is not available now. And this one now we need a welder to weld this thing together. After welding it, we now have to paint it with anti-rusting agent, zinc anti-rusting agent before we can commence on the job. These are the other ones. The second challenge we have is the drinkers. Now, this is 12. We saw 12 pieces of this here. 12 pieces. And this thing is on 3 rows. In a row, you need 3 of these. 3 of this, 3 of this. You have it in 2 houses or in 2 pens. That is to say, 3 times 3 is 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. We need 18 of this one. But we saw 12 here. 12 plus this one. This is also a chamber too. This is a chamber, this is a chamber, this is a white chamber, this is a round one. If it is this one you want to use, there is a clip. You can see this thing here. There is a place you clip it inside, which is has a 3-step or 2-step where we can put in this feeder. We hang it this way, like this, on the iron. That is how to stay, but we didn't see that on that particular place. Even though we don't see it, we can still use something else to hook it on the frames. This is not even a challenge. This is not also a challenge, but this one is 12. That is to say, we need about 6 of this one if we are to use this on all two. If we are to use this on all two, what we just have here is just 3. 1, 2, 3. Even if we join this together, 12 plus 3 is 15. We still need 3 of this one or 3 of this one to complete it. So these are the things that is on ground. This is not complete. Probably other ones are coming, but the ones that are here, we can't really make do of any of them. So on the long run, we've also measured the length of this place. This is on the cage department. We are talking about everything about the cage on this side. If I could measure this place from here to here, we're going to get 13 units of cage of 120 capacity, which is 39, because 13 times 13 times 13, that is to say 13 times 3 is 39. In this hall, what this hall can take is 39 kgs. While in the other one, we also measured the other one, we got 27 kgs. In the row, we have 9. 9 times 3 is 27. So in the other pen, there are 27 kgs that is going to go, that we're going to set up there. So 27 plus 39, we are going to get 66 units of kgs. So what this two pens is going to take is 66 units of kgs. That is what is going to be here. So everything has been done one by one. And the feeder, okay, before I forget about the feeder itself, some of them are broken, and what is here is not enough for this 66 units of kg. You can see we only have some few feeders, but it's not a problem. We can start working with that. But there is need to know that some of the feeders are broken. You can see they are broken. The more they are broken, the more feeder joiner that will be needed. If the feeder joiner has been counted for this particular work here, if any of them, if any of these things are broken, that means you need more feeder joiner, and also there will be need of extra feeder. So should in case if someone is buying for 12 units, for instance, the person need to add more feeders for the cage, should in case any of them break, because these are thermosetting, and when they are broken, you cannot join them, you cannot patch them. What we can patch is thermoplastic. If it's thermoplastic, we can patch them, we can mend them. But if it's a thermostatic product, you can't mend them. As soon as they are broken, they are gone. So for these ones that are broken now, they are gone. You can't make use of them again. Like these ones that are broken, they are gone. You can't make use of them. You can't mend them. So all you need to do is to get another of this one to complement it. But this, it will not be a challenge though. If these are spoiled, we can also use other products, because there are a lot of products in the market that one can still use as feeder truck to run the lines. Should in case those ones are not available, we can use others to mend them. But these are the things that are here. If anyone that is not complete, we will still make use of them. So on these the drinkers, we've seen the nipple drinkers, they are here. We have some. There is any other one? The ones we have here will not be enough also for this feeder truck. But these are not a challenge. We can start the work straight away if the weather comes to wet those things, and we get a clip for that, the machine that we can use to do that. And it will not be one machine actually, because people that comes oftentimes are 3, 4, 5 persons, so that the job will be done and will be living here. So if they are to bring, they say other containers are coming. So if they are coming, these are the things that need to be addressed, so that when we come again, we will continue the job. Now we've talked about starting up the job. The bricklayer just gave us, or the engineer on site, sorry to say, the engineer on site mending the bricklaying work. It said it's going to take 1 week, so that this thing will be done here, 1 week here, 1 week in the other side. So if this place takes 1 week, we cannot really stay here doing nothing for a week. So we have to go and come back. By 1 week time, this thing would have been done. The pit would have been done. So when we come again, we know that we just start the installation. Both the welders must have done their job to weld those stands together. We come, we form the basket, we hang the cage, we install the cage precisely. Then these are all that is needed to be done on the cage side. I will take you over to the manure, the sockaway, or the sewage tank or safety tank, irrespective of what you call it, wherever you are. So these are the things that are the observations that have been made, and we are going to commence work next week. So should in case you're just popping into our YouTube channel, this is Chris Farms and Extension Services alias Chris Farm Nigeria. We are into farm setup, general farm setup, and everything that has to do with farm. Either you're buying the machine from us, we install for you. If you import your machine yourself, we import from you. If you want to get across to us, our number again, if you're in Nigeria, it's 080 36 92 57 18. If you are not in Nigeria, remember to put our country code plus 23480 36 92 57 18. Always know that your satisfaction is our optimal desire. Do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the notification button to be notified each time we upload a video. Or 24/7, we always have one or two things to teach you, one or two things you learn from poetry generally, or piggery, or fishery, or any kind of thing. You go to our website again, it's www.chrisfarmnigeria.com. Always know that your satisfaction is our optimal desire. Be the first to call us today, even as we await your call. Thank you very much, and do have a blessed day.